so trying to fit everything in one day can be crazy, to be honest. It's a lot. Like, you know, in middle school and high school, kids have different teachers to teach all the different subjects. That's how they can fit all those subjects in one day. Whereas in elementary school, usually they don't cover all the subjects every day. Yeah, they do language arts and math daily, but then science is, you know, peppered in here and there, art is here and there, and so forth. So I just want to let you know, you don't have to do it all. And I wanted to share with you 2 methods that can help you get through all of the subjects that you want to teach your kids without losing your mind. So let's get into it. All right, so the first is block scheduling. So block scheduling is where you just chunk your time for different subjects, and so that you don't do all the subjects in one day. So maybe you do math, language arts, and art on one day. There's 3 different things that you have to toggle through. And then the next day, maybe you'll do science and history and physical education or something. And so you get the picture. You just kind of rotate it around. And so that way you can cover all the subjects and you can dive in a little deeper, and you have just more time in your day to live life. Because the reason why we're homeschooling is so that we can be home with our kids and to foster a love of learning. What better way than to take it easy and to dive deeper? So consider block scheduling if that is something that works for you and your family. And the next is loop scheduling, where you just you have your list of subjects that you want to cover, and whichever one that you did last goes at the end of the list. And then you start with the one that's next. So that's kind of hard to explain. You just kind of loop around. So say I have the typical math, language arts, science, history, art, and you want to loop through those. So you do maybe on day 1, you can get through, on Monday, you can get through math and language arts, and then the kids are done. So the next day you start with history and then do science, and then they're done again. And then the next day you do art, and then maybe pick up math again, and you just keep going and going that way. And that is another way that you can homeschool that will release the stress, because you do not need to do all the subjects every day. Yes, some people do, and it works for their family, but I'm just giving you permission that you don't have to do it all in one day, every day, because that is a lot of mental space. And that is a lot of work that you need to do. And we all have other priorities that we need to take care of besides homeschooling. It's a big, integral portion of our lives, but it's not everything, at least not in our house. Leave a comment down below and let me know, what type of homeschool schedule do you keep? Do you loop? Do you block? Or do you do something completely different like we do? And I'll get into that in another video, but I'll see you in the next one.